What's up everybody? I'm back with another Beatles video. If you watched my last video, I showed you all my Beatles books that I have, and now this time I'm going to show you all the rest of my non-music related Beatles stuff that I have. It's like movies and games and toys and things like that. So first off, I'll show you you got the 1+2 Blu-ray and CD set. This has got all their promotional videos, and they're all remastered for high definition, and inside it's got this book as well. Goes through each song there. And the next one is the this is the Miramax Collector's Edition. I don't have the Criterion Collection edition of this Hard Day's Night. This is just the DVD, it's not Blu-ray. Try and get this all put back together here. Next I have the DVD of Help. And here I have the Beatles with Tony Sheridan at the Star Club. Best of the Beatles. This is a story about Pete Best. This one here is Strange Fruit. This is the story of the Beatles' Apple records, and this is really interesting. It's 162 minutes, so there's a lot of material in here. This one came in this slip case. And here's a documentary about the Beatles' Las Vegas Cirque du Soleil show, Love. Uh, 125 minutes. Trying to see what year this was. 2008. Here's the first DVD I got of the Magical Mystery Tour. That was before they came out with the big deluxe edition box set with the Blu-ray. And at first I had the Yellow Submarine on VHS. Then I upgraded and got the DVD edition. And then a little while later they finally came out with the Blu-ray edition. This one comes with here some cells. There's also a page of stickers. And there's some advertisement for other things there. This one is the U.S. versus John Lennon. It's a story about John Lennon's immigration battle in the mid-70s. Here we have the Ruddles, All You Need Is Cash. If you've never seen this, you should really check it out. It's pretty funny. It's kind of a Monty Python type of a parody of the Beatles. And here I have the McCartney years. It's got a lot of music videos. Then I have a concert film for Back in the U.S. by Paul McCartney. And of course I got Give My Regards to Broad Street. Not the best film in the world, but it's still interesting to watch every once in a while. And we have Imagine, John Lennon. Here we have Paul McCartney, the Music and Animation Collection. This is a John Lennon, Love Is All You Need. It's been a while since I watched this. I don't remember exactly if it's what it all is, but it's kind of just a documentary. Unauthorized biography, it says. So. And here we have the Blu-ray of Paul McCartney and Wings Rock Show. Let's see here. With the Blu-ray on the side here, along with the book. And this Blu-ray is called Produced by George Martin. It's a really interesting documentary of George Martin's career and his work with the Beatles and other artists as well. Here we have Give Me Some Truth, the making of John Lennon's Imagine. And finally, for the movies, I have the Dick Cavett Show, John and Yoko collection. I think there was 3 nights that they were on the show, and this has got all 3 of them on here on 2 DVDs. Next up, I got some magazines and things. Here's a, let's see, TV guide from 1995 promoting the Beatles anthology. So it's got some information about that in here and some different articles. And here's a TV guide from 2000. I think there was 4 collectible cover, yeah, four different covers, but I just got the George Harrison one. And then another TV guide from 2001 after George passed away. Got a tribute in there about him. And there's some Rolling Stone magazines I kept for, I think they had an article, each one of them had a different article about the Beatles in it. Of course they're not on the cover, so I'm not really sure which ones here. Let's see. This one had something about Paul McCartney. I don't know what it is, but I decided to keep it, I guess. Here's a George Harrison copy. Here's a Mojo magazine with an interview with Paul McCartney in it. Here's a Rolling Stone from 2003, The Lost Tapes Discovered from Let It Be. I think this was around the time of Let It Be Naked came out. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but here's a People magazine from 2001 after George's passing. And also a Rolling Stone from 2001. Here's another Rolling Stone from 2001. This one from 2000, it's John Lennon. Well, John Lennon remembered by all these different people who talk about John Lennon. Here's from 2014, it's a Beatles in America magazine. There's lots of different stuff in there. Here's a Entertainment Weekly when the rock band, Beatles rock band came out. Here's another Mojo magazine with Beatles on the cover. Actually, I've got a couple more here. I think I showed this in my Sgt. Pepper video, but this is the Mojo magazine from that. And People magazine also put out a special edition of the Sgt. Pepper at 50. Kind of hard to show it this way, but. And then I also picked up this Life magazine of Paul at 75 years old. And then I found this at my grandpa's farm. It was a Life magazine from 1964. It had a couple boxes full of Life magazines I was going through, and I found this one in the mix there, so that was really cool. Next up I got, this is a Beatles White Album puzzle. One side is just the White Album, and the back side of the puzzle is the 4 records. And unfortunately it's a 500-piece puzzle, but this puzzle itself is 499 pieces. I put the whole puzzle together and one piece was missing in the center. So that was really annoying. The next item I got from HMV, the Beatles on compact disc. It's a big box, made in England. And if we pull the top off here, it's got the CD here. It's a numbered CD. It's just your typical double CD. And then if you pull this part out, you have a Beatles pin and also a white album booklet here. And on the top of this, you can see it's numbered there too, and it's also signed by George Martin. This next item is not technically Beatles related, I guess, but it's the British Invasion trivia game. It's at the Linda McCartney Center here. I think some of the proceeds for buying this game went to that for cancer treatment. And I also got the Beatles Trivial Pursuit game. A lot of pieces in there. I believe this game is from the 80s, I believe, Beatlemania trivia game. I also have Beatles Scrabble. And of course, Beatles Monopoly. So that's my, well, most of my items there. Let me move these and I'll give you a quick little tour around my music room here. So here I got some Beatles anthology store displays on this wall. And here's a Beatles on compact disc Sgt. Pepper poster. And there of course is my painting that I did on my wall. And here I got a Sgt. Pepper lava lamp and a Yellow Submarine Sgt. Pepper desk lamp. Here's a puzzle that I put together, the revolver. I glued it all together and put it on a frame. Tin sign there. The Abbey Road sign. And these are pretty interesting. Some unused 45 RPM labels. I got some Dark Horse ones and some Apple ones. And here's a poster when I got the new number 2 put out an album. That's Danny Harrison, George Harrison's son's band. I got this poster with it, and it's signed by all the members. There's Danny's signature there. Kind of a 3D Abbey Road poster in Penny Lane. And up here I got, let's see if I can zoom in on the Matchbox Cars. The complete set of those, and also the Funko Pop figurines. And there we got some Connects, a couple A couple decks of playing cards I found at the drugstore uptown. And then here we got some other Yellow Submarine Matchbox Cars. And there I got a Yellow Submarine Lego set. This is a light up cube for Paul McCartney's new album. And then I got all my records here, my box sets. So that's pretty much all my Beatles stuff. So if you saw anything in this video here that you want me to do a video on, just let me know. I think I've done a lot of these already. But anyway, that's all I got. Until next time, take care.